think my understanding of the ethics board's opinion is that, as you noted, you and Carol Burns live in the same household. That's where the conflict arises. And it's not a direct benefit from the agreement, so it's not that the...
Okay, they say direct?
Well, it's not that the agreement itself provides payments to you. That's not the issue, but to Carol. That's not the agreement, the host community agreement, the road use agreement, or any other decisions or agreements I'm aware of that the town board is voting on. It's the concern is that that constitutes a pretty clear indirect benefit because the agreement enables the payment under the lease that Carol has with the wind company, which is the same entity that the town...
Why don't you show me where I get $1 then? Show me where I get $1.
That's not what's being
Oh.
objected
Well,
to.
that's what they're saying.
No, it's that Carol receives money.
Okay, so she's benefiting.
Yes.
How is she benefiting?
The approval of the
It all
agreements.
goes to the farm. All that she gets goes to the farm. She signed it over to the farm. And you're telling me I'm benefiting. It's
No.
gotta come from the farm to her, to me.
So
How am I
the
benefiting?
issue that is the basis of the ethics opinion is that the agreement is between the town and the wind company. The wind company has another agreement between itself and Carol. And there's a direct, there are some properties that may be the farm, and I'm not specifically aware of that, but what I've looked at is there's a property that she has a lease directly to the wind company from her, and she will be receiving payments under that, which creates a conflict for her, and that's attributable to you, because you're in the same household. The biggest concern, I think, of the town board and of the ethics committee is that if there's this conflict that's been identified, and Mr. Phelps, you vote on an action relating to the wind project, the same project that Carol has a wind lease for, that provides a basis for potential legal challenges and could potentially throw the agreement itself in jeopardy between the town and the wind company.
I was elected by the people in this town to vote for him. And by golly, I say, you can't stop me. You can like it or lump it.
Well, and that's gonna be an issue for,
I mean, we could go to court, I suppose, and fight it out. But as I see it, it's not gonna do a damn thing. It isn't gonna do nothing for me or anybody else, really. The state has taken over. I told you back quite a few months ago the state was gonna take over. And they told me I was a liar, I didn't know what I was talking about and all this and that. You found out, didn't you?
Well, the
It
state
comes to pass,
board,
what I said, didn't it? You all called me a liar that night, a whole bunch of you called me a liar.
Mr. Phelps, you're correct, the state citing board has made its decision and determination, and the town and all the other towns and the developer are gonna be bound by the state citing board's decision under the Article 10 ruling process, and that's as the system is designed to work. The question before the board here today is, what is it going to do with the advisory opinion from the ethics board? And it is an advisory opinion. The way it is typically done, in most cases, if an independent board identifies a conflict of interest, the official that conflict of interest has been identified with is asked to recuse him or herself. And in most cases, they will do that just to avoid the appearance of conflict.
I wasn't
or to avoid
notified.
legal challenge.
I wasn't notified like I should have been to appear before the board to state my
It's
case.
not a criminal proceeding, it's not a due process issue, it's an advisory.
I think I should have been notified. And I wasn't.
And that may have been appropriate also, but it's valid either way.
Appropriate for them, yes. No, I firmly believe that I haven't received $1 from anybody on this thing. Matter of fact, I probably spent more money than a lot of you, taking time off to do town business and this and that. Hey,
And no one's
but,
disputing that. I guess I would just sort of include my.
tell me they don't like me. I think I went and phoned you a $4,000 part here back a few months ago. What did I get out of that? Yeah.
Are you supposed to get anything out of it?
No, I didn't ask for
You
anything.
just did.
No, I don't expect anything. I don't want
You
anything.
said, what did I get out of that?
Well, you got $4,000 out of it, the town did, I dare say. That's what they said it was gonna cost them. I found the part, and they tell me that my time is nothing. Uh,
And no one's objecting to your service for the
I
town
look
and
at
on the board.
all
either.
the stuff that goes on here, we got a lot of jealousy in this town. I'm the only one in this room that's been in business for 40 years. I run a contracting business and I was quite successful. And they can like it or lump it. If you don't like it, hey, that's too bad. But I did run an honest business and I did business. I did a lot of business. And I figure my word is as good as anybody else's in this room. You like it or not?
My advice to the board is basically, the opinion has been rendered by the ethics board. It is an advisory opinion, so it's not binding, but it does provide an independent review for the board to look at and consider that opinion if there is an ethics, a conflict of interest under the ethics code, which is it's a town law. It's based off of a state model code. And basically, what we would recommend to Mr. Phelps and to the board, is that Mr. Phelps be asked to recuse himself from the vote on these specific agreements. And that's not to denigrate or in any way take away from his service to the board or to the town on a whole wide variety of matters that come before the board. But the basic reason is it appears to be reasonably identified as a conflict of interest under the town's law, and allowing him to vote on these agreements creates the potential for a challenge to the validity of those agreements, which I think would undermine the very goal, Mr. Phelps, that you have, which is to see these agreements approved. If those are approved, but with a conflicted vote, that could give rise to a third-party challenge or Article 78 against the validity of the decision, which I've spent a lot of time working on negotiating these agreements, and I would like to see them approved as well, just in my own personal view and opinion. But it's up to the board what they do with it. But I would hate to see the decision of the board challenged in Article 78 and be reversed because of the conflict of interest that was not
As I said,
accused.
it don't make a damn bit of difference what we do here tonight. But my own personal feelings that I did business as an honest businessman in this town over a lot of years. I got a lot of respect and people trusted me. And I did a lot of business. And people come to me to spend a few $100,000 when they wanted to build something that cost $150,000, $200,000, $300,000. They come to me and ask me my advice. And you people is gonna stop me from voting because you didn't like my vote. That's what it all amounts to. They don't like my vote. And I see that as an insult. You can like it or lump it. I don't think it's fair. I was elected by the people, not myself. I was elected by the people to represent them. And this isn't the way to represent them. This is a long ways from it.
I don't think anybody is questioning your integrity. I think what, you know, for the past, what you've done, your business, whatever, I don't think that's the issue here personally myself. It's pretty much that the vote, if there is some type of contest against it, and we're gonna have to, you know, go to court over it or do whatever, it could be detrimental to the whole
Right,
township.
right. It could be detrimental to
And
the
I
whole
think
township.
that's probably some of the things that we're looking to avoid
Mhm.
at best. I can speak for
Yeah.
myself. I know that when we talked budget, when we talked different things, there were some things in the budget that I couldn't vote on or I couldn't refer to because of a lot of ties I had with a lot of other agencies and stuff throughout the different townships around here. And I openly said, I have to stay away from it. I have to back off from it. I will not and I cannot vote. And we all have those type things that we have to look into to make sure if you want the project to go forward, the best thing for the project may be that.
I agree with you.
Was
The
that
best
why-
thing for the project
Why are we arguing
is-
about
is-
that?
Probably that I should back off, but just for my own integrity, to think that you jokers can come up with something like this and put a charge against me, telling me that I took money when I didn't take a damn dollar. I didn't take a penny.
Nobody said that, but I know of.
Tell me that I did. And I
Nobody
look at
said
the
that.
person that filed the claim, they've never told me who filed the claim.
And I have
Who
no
did?
idea.
I should know that. That's very important that I know that. God damn it, if you had somebody tell you you couldn't vote, what would you do, Buzz? You'd probably be pretty teed off, wouldn't you?
Happy about it, I'm sure.
Yeah, well, I'm pretty teed off. I'll tell you.
Understand. But I think,
No, I look at this project, it started out, we were gonna get $300,000 every year for this project. Now we're down to $180,000. That's negotiation, that's what you call that? I don't call that negotiation. That's absolutely wrong. You pissed away a lot of money, millions,
let's stop right there.
millions.
Because, let's not get into all of this, because
Yeah.
most of the people sitting in this room right now know what the previous board did before us. So let's not even go there tonight, and let's stay with what we got on hand right now. This is ridiculous.
So it's all right with me. Go ahead and go to it. But I'm just letting you know my thoughts and how I feel about it. And if it happens to one of you, you see how you feel about it. If it comes around to you.
Well, if we had a conflict, we had, and we decided to file and say, tell the supervisor that we had a conflict. And we went by the rules of what we were supposed to do.
Passing a law like you did when I wasn't here.
Well, that wasn't our fault, we weren't here.
I see that as quite a conflict of interest.
Well, you could have been here, you have,
You get emails that
you get
say
emails, you
exactly
could
what
have
we're
been here,
gonna
you
go
know
over.
exactly when they are, just because you decide you want to go to Florida, that's on you.
Seems that I contacted people and asked if there's anything that would be of interest to me to be here. I received, no, there's nothing there you need to be here for.
Well, you
And then you vote and tell me that I can't vote. I get a kick out of it, yeah. It's really something. No, it's amazing what this country's come to, that's all I gotta say. It's amazing.
All right,
Going
well, let's-
downhill in a hurry.
Move on to another conflict of interest in the road use agreement. Ron Smith, our highway superintendent, called me yesterday and told me that he had a lease also. So we're gonna need to discuss that with the company, because in the road use agreement, on number 7, it says no conflict of interest. So we need to figure that out also.
There's the concern on that to sort of
You go to
expand
the
on.
deputy highway superintendent.
Right, so the designated, the town designee under the agreement as written is the town highway superintendent. The section 7, certification that none of the town officials, nor the town itself have conflict or interest. So the, like you said, see, that may be able to be addressed if the definition or identification of the town designee is modified. But the concern there is simply that as written, it's not actually going to be true certification. We don't want to create that problem.
All right.
So we're not looking at it as a base for objecting, it's just a
We just need to
change
fix
that needs
it.
to be addressed and it needs to be made. I know that Barron Wins is subject to some of the state's
Number 7.
codes of ethics and disclosure requirements, so we don't super much about that either. Everybody see it.
We're secure.
So the highway superintendent or his designee, because the highway superintendent is obligated, is authorized to designate his own highway, his deputy. So refers to, you could do, refers to the highway superintendent, and then you could put, if conflicted, to the highway superintendent's designee,
Okay.
or to
Yeah.
his deputy.
Yeah, it shouldn't be directly to his designee. The deputy is identified, the deputy is selected by the town board, correct?
No,
No.
deputy highway superintendent.
Yeah.
And that may not be considered to be a sufficient attenuation of influence to satisfy the state ethics.
He works for the highway superintendent who has almost total
Serves
discretion.
at his pleasure.
So that's where I think it could be addressed if the town board
No, you
designates.
can't have a town board designated, because they're not expertise, they don't have expertise.
Well, he's not either.
If they designate a highway employee to be the alternate.
Why don't you just have the on-site monitor do it then? Somebody that has expertise, you know,
I don't have a conceptual problem with that.
or, you know, isn't there already, doesn't he already have a highway, doesn't the highway superintendent already nominate or have somebody that's?
He has a deputy. The problem is he can select or remove the deputy, change the job description, or change his role and responsibility, and that's total hire and firing discretion over that deputy, the highway superintendent.
When does the highway superintendent, does he run this year?
Yes.
Is he running unopposed? So it's a 2-year term or 4-year term?
So that's,
We're not raising an objection. We're just trying to alert you to the concern. And if you're satisfied that the proposed language is sufficient, that's fine. But if somebody else disagrees, we're not trying to
we want
sucker punch or blindside anybody in
Yeah.
this. We're just bringing it to your attention. And it's really, one of the things, earlier we were looking at this, I believe it's up to the company to certify that there is no conflict. It's not up to the town. And so that's what you're going to have to be satisfied
Yeah,
with.
you know, not, I'm sorry, the highway super, this provision talks about an interest contract directly or indirectly. So you could certify and still meet that standard because the highway superintendent is not getting any benefit from this contract. I'm not suggesting he should make any decision, don't get me wrong. He's out, he's conflicted. But having the highway, you could, if the highway superintendent's deputy makes the decisions, there's nothing to follow the conflict of interest because they're not, you know, they're not obtaining any benefit from this agreement because they're, you know, Mr. Smith will not be a party to the contract and
Mr.
won't be
Smith
receiving
isn't.
any benefits from the road road construction.
He's not even